So the question is, why Luximax? And it's quite simple. Luximax is a new Group Z, new mode of action herbicide for use in wheat as a pre-emergent. Luximax offers up to 12 weeks residual control of annual ryegrass, but also suppression of brome grass and wild oats. The other key benefit of Luximax being a new mode of action is that it controls biotypes that are resistant to Group K, J and D herbicides. So the ability to rotate Luximax in your wheat crops with other herbicides helps extend the longevity of those other groups of herbicides, but also offers residual control equivalent to the industry standards. The key things with Luximax are knife point and press wheels only. It can be applied immediately before sowing to 3 days prior to sowing. And it's really important that we get good sowing technique and good sowing practice so that we get good separation of the treated soil and the seed. Sowing depth, we're looking for 30 millimeters sowing depth. And what we want to do is move the treated soil from the furrow out to the interrow. And that helps safeten up the product for maximum control and maximum crop safety. So really, again, look at your sowing speeds. We want to ensure that we're not throwing treated soil across from one furrow into the other. We want good separation and we want a good 30 millimeter sowing depth.
Using Luximax in our wheat cropping system as a pre-emergent, providing industry-leading control of ryegrass, very, very good suppression of brome grass and wild oats. If you're in the situation where you have a mixed population of grasses, you also have the flexibility to use a tank mix option with Luximax, which is really useful because we can add another mode of action which will make our ryegrass control potentially even more robust, but we can also add some extra hitting power on our brome grass and wild oat populations. So if you've been in the habit in the past of using a tank mix with a pre-emergent plus trifluralin or using triolate, commonly known as Avidex, you can also use that with Luximax. We've done extensive work looking at the efficacy and crop safety of Luximax with tank mixes with trifluralin and Avidex, and we've found that we're getting very, very good crop safety, and we're actually lifting weed efficacy even more. So again, very good standalone control and suppression with Luximax, but with the added flexibility of adding a tank mix partner if you so wish to broaden the weed spectrum and to lift your weed control that next level, and doing this with very good crop safety.